Hello, history nerds. I'm Hunter. You're watching Unexpected History, and welcome to the latest episode of This Week in History for November 13th through November 19th. There's only 6 weeks left until 2023. The deadliest tropical cyclone in recorded history, the Great Cyclone of 1970, finally dissipated on November 13th, 1970, 52 years ago, 2 days after making landfall in East Pakistan, now known as Bangladesh, and India. Wind gusts of up to 150 miles an hour drove a storm surge that flooded many of the low-lying islands in the Ganges Delta. At least 300,000 people lost their lives, with some estimates claiming as high as 500,000 people. The storm also caused $86.4 million in damage, which is about $665.7 million today. 342 years ago, on November 14, 1680, German astronomer Gottfried Kirch discovered the first comet ever found solely through the use of a telescope. November 15th is the 21st anniversary of the release of the first Xbox console by Microsoft. November 15th is also the 9th anniversary of the introduction of Sony's PlayStation 4. On November 16th, 1904, 118 years ago, the English electrical engineer and physicist John Ambrose Fleming received a patent for his thermionic valve, the first practical vacuum tube. Widely considered responsible for the birth of the burgeoning field of electronics, the vacuum tube was the standard for electronics until the semiconductor revolution began in the early 1960s. November 17, 1894 saw the arrest of H. Holmes, one of America's first true serial killers of the modern era. Although only convicted of one murder, Holmes is suspected of committing at least 8 others, including 3 children. The McDonnell Douglas FA-18 Hornet made its maiden flight 44 years ago on November 18, 1978. The now iconic aircraft and its variants, as well as its larger sibling, the FA-18 Super Hornet, serves in, or has served in, the air forces of 8 other nations, as well as the United States Navy and Marines. 77 years ago. That's the beginning of one of the most famous speeches of history, President Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, which was presented 159 years ago, on November 19, 1863. The speech was given to commemorate the opening of the Soldiers' National Cemetery in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the site of the deadliest battle of the American Civil War, with between 46,000 to 51,000 casualties suffered by both the Union and Confederate armies combined. Lincoln's speech wasn't intended to be the keynote speech that day, but the brief 271-word address is the one most remembered today. Once again, a special thanks to Sue for her support through Patreon, and to Katrina and Jack, both of whom are supporters through my Buy Me a Coffee page. Without their support, this video might not have been possible. If you'd like to help them support the channel, click on the link tree in my TikTok bio or the video description on YouTube and find the way that works best for you. And don't forget to drop a like, a comment, share the video, and follow or subscribe to Unexpected History. Well, that's the end of this video, so until the next time, I hope your days are pleasantly unexpected.